Well, Ghislaine Maxwell, she got a apparently cushy upgrade from a prison in Tallahassee that wasn't as nice to another prison in Texas that is much nicer. And I guess, I don't know how this is all connected, but I assume that it was probably a little, tit for tat kind of thing that was going on, because she did an interview with the Deputy Attorney General, Todd Blanche. And she had some things to say. Now, I think the biggest question is any credibility for anything Ghislaine Maxwell says. I don't know if you're going to believe any of it, but you at least have on record what she had to say. She was asked about Jeffrey Epstein and his suicide. Does she think that Jeffrey Epstein truly killed himself? And I guess she knew him pretty well. Here's what she had to say about that.
So you think he did not die by suicide, given all the things we just talked about?
I do not believe he died by suicide, no.
And do you believe that, do you have any speculation or view of who killed him?
No, I don't.
Mm-hmm. So she doesn't think that he killed himself, but she doesn't have any idea who might have done it. But she did note that in the prison where she had served at the time, that somebody can pay a prisoner to kill you for $25 worth of commissary.
And obviously, whoever killed him was paid off by somebody who's on the list that you say doesn't exist.
But Kevin's right. You could probably get a cold-blooded murder done for 5 honey buns.
Totally.
Yeah.
What do these people have to lose if you're already, in for life?
And 5 honey buns, that's a great day.
Yeah. And I think probably with the whole Jeffrey Epstein story, the one thing that we probably falsely are waiting on is some kind of magical client list that is just overwhelmingly terrible for anybody who's on it. But she's saying what a lot of people have already said. There's really no client list.
There is no list. I'm not aware of any blackmail. I never heard that. I never saw it, and I never imagined it.
Mm-hmm.
Your client list was all those videos that were on his computer that were taken out of the home right before the cops showed up for the seizure of all of his computers. Remember, they showed up and they're like, wait, all the computers are gone already? Who tipped him off?
Well, I mean,
that was your client list. You missed your opportunity to get the client list. And some people are saying the Department of Justice was who took the computers.
Okay.
So
somebody somewhere has a list.
There's probably
I think
videos that exist, unless they were destroyed.
I think the word list is kind of semantics, meaning there's no long list with names, but there's records of stuff.
There was evidence.
Yes.
There was probably a lot of evidence at one point that you could have put together a list from. Mm-hmm. But that evidence was taken out of Jeffrey Epstein's home before the cops raided it looking for evidence. Somebody knew they were coming to get the computers, and they got rid of everything.
Well, some of the bigger names that you would like to know, did they do anything wrong? One is the current sitting president, Donald Trump. Here's what she said about him.
I never witnessed the president in any inappropriate setting in any way. The president was never inappropriate with anybody.
Do you know whether, for example, President Clinton ever received a massage?
I don't believe he did.
Okay, so she said that Clinton never even went to Epstein's Caribbean island, saying that she was certain because she was present during all island visits and knew Clinton only through his own circle, not Epstein's.
I did not have massage relations with that woman.
Mm-hmm.
Not even once. Wasn't he on the logs, the flight logs?
Oh.
So where did they fly to? Like they flew around the island and he didn't get off the plane?
Believe me, when it comes to Bill Clinton, there's definitely some log.
I mean, guys, I think we know Bill liked to get naughty.
Ghislaine Maxwell also went out to clear Prince Andrew. She said that she never observed inappropriate behavior by him, and even labeled the widely circulated photo of him with Virginia Giuffre as literally a fake photo, she called it.
So, I mean, they were just Boy Scouts. Everyone was kumbaya.
Nothing
You
to see
notice
here.
what all the guys that she's saying good things about are still living. The only guy that she talks trash about, Epstein, is dead.
Yep. You can't get Epstein's.
You can't talk bad about the people that are still living, or you'll end up dead in your cell like Epstein.
Now, she did call Epstein disgusting and acknowledged his guilt in some wrongdoing, but clarified that she did not believe that he was responsible for every accusation that he faced.
Nobody believes any of this. Like, nobody believes any of this.
Nobody believes Prince Andrew never acted inappropriately. I mean, that picture is not fake. Lots of people have looked at it and analyzed it. Like, she is full of S-bomb.
And there's nothing wrong with the footage. There's only 6 glitches in it. That's it.
Prince Andrew's own mother knew he acted inappropriately. That's why the Queen punished him and exiled him out of the main house. He's living in some side house at the palace.
Now, kind of like the Diddy situation, I do think people went there and they didn't do bad things, and I think there's a mixture of both.
Absolutely.
I think
you could go to the island and not rape little children. 100% that could have happened.
I think both can be true, but I do think this does not pass the
Prince
test.
Andrew, get out of here with that.
Now, Ghislaine Maxwell also acknowledged that she did help Jeffrey Epstein find people to give him massages at home, but she said that she met them in legitimate apps and did not believe any of the people she found were under the age of 18, which clearly some of them were.
That's not what Trump said. Didn't he accuse her of getting people from his spa that were underage?
Yeah, he had said that. And I believe that Virginia Griffey at the time was 17, I think, when she was working at Mar-a-Lago.
Well, that's under 18. Mm-hmm. Again, you can't believe this chick.
Right. She said it would never cross my mind that these people were asked to perform sexual favors on Jeffrey Epstein.
But we can't trust her? What?
Mm-hmm. She said what changed with him was sometime in the 90s, Jeffrey Epstein started taking testosterone, and she believes that altered his character, making him more aggressive and shifting his desires. So blame it on the testosterone.
Oh, my gosh. Why do we even care to talk to this girl?
Well, I think the only thing is if you thought you were going to get something damning out of her, this really shows you that you're not. She is trying to cover herself. She is kissing the behind of the person that can give her a pardon. And so I don't think she's going to be rolling over on anybody. So that's really, to me, what this answers.
She's not going to say anything bad about any living person because she don't want to end up dead.
Yeah, exactly. She wants to keep breathing.
She would like to keep breathing and still keep trying for that presidential pardon. Doesn't matter who's president. She's going to kiss their ass.
Mm-hmm. Now, what was kind of interesting is she was talking about how she was having almost psychotic episodes because being under suicide watch, they wake you up every 15 minutes. So she wasn't able to ever get any good sleep because since she's been in prison, they're always like, hey, you're alive, right?
Well, that's not cool.
It's very restful.
Why would they do that?
That actually make
That's what I thought, too. I was like,
is that doctor ordered?
That would make me more depressed than suicidal.
I thought that was kind of an interesting take.
All right. Can y'all, get back to fixing people 101? You don't wake people up every 15 minutes.
In fact, I would argue that's
Is she lying?
Yeah, again.
We don't know what any of the truth is. I can only tell you what she said.
Oh, well, that's why I have memory issues because it was prolonged periods where they woke me up every 15 minutes for suicide watch. It's not my fault I can't remember stuff.
Mm-hmm. She said that she met Epstein in 91. They had a relationship that turned sexual in 92, but they were kind of on off again, more friends with benefits.
Whatever. You expect me to believe you didn't bang him the first night you met him? Girl, please.
Mm-hmm. As she said, Jeffrey Epstein had a heart condition, which limited his ability to have sexual intercourse often.
Oh, he had a heart?
Exactly.
His heart condition is he didn't have one.
Mm-hmm. She said in 92, Epstein paid her $25,000. By 99, she was making $250,000 a year from him. And she said that between 2010 and 2019, the time of his death, that their relationship had lapsed into just occasional calls and emails, that they weren't very close in that time. So,
right.
Everything she says, I don't believe. You don't know the truth from the lies, and she's just trying to protect her own interests. She wants to get out of jail.
And what sucks too, that makes it harder, she probably has said some truths and said many lies. So there's this blurred vision here.
You're never going to know.
It makes it worse.
You'll never know what her truths are.
Mm-hmm. So I think that's kind of where we are with this is just, she had things to say, nothing that was damning towards anybody and nothing that you can really truly believe. So that's what you got out of Ghislaine Maxwell. So I think that is probably another dead end into getting to the truth.
We'll never know.
Probably not.
I've given up.
It might be Area 51, y'all.
Yeah.